So now that we've looked at these things, let's go back to the listing and let's read through some of these things. What are some of the benefits? Work from home, don't have to commute, schedule your own hours, work when it's convenient for you, get some experience, and really earn some great money. So the next step is to click Apply Now, complete your profile, take an online assessment, and if you meet the requirements to partner with Omni, we'll send you an email. It's really important that you check your junk and spam folders during this process. We email thousands of contractors every day. That means that a lot of our emails go to junk and spam. It is super, super critical that you are checking all of your different email folders to get access to information we are sending you over email. So now that I've read this document in full, I'm going to go ahead and click Apply Now. And my homepage is going to change, and I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address. And it's really critical that when you are applying to partner with Omni, that you are only using the same email address every single time you see an opportunity that you're interested in. So make sure this is an email you have access to, that you're not going to lose access to, not one that you share with anybody else. It's okay to create an email address just for communications from Omni. If you do that, you need to make sure that you are checking that email regularly. Email is one of the main methods of communication we use. And so it's really important that you remember the email address you are using. You would be surprised that I have to say that, but how many email accounts do you guys have? I personally have like 10, and I use them for different things. But if I'm applying for a role where I'm going to earn money, I'm going to be dang sure to always be checking that email, because I'm filling this out because I want a customer service rep as a contractor with Omni, right? So that's the goal, is making sure that when you fill out this form and apply to partner with us as a contractor, you are using an email address that is not going to change and that you're going to check regularly, including junk and spam. The first thing I'm going to do after I enter my email address is I am going to upload my resume. What this is going to do is it's going to tell us, one, a little bit about you and your experience, but it's also going to populate some data about you here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload just a resume template. Uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address again, and I'm going to create a password that's going to be easy to remember that meets the criteria from the system. And I'm going to go ahead and add my phone number. I'm going to go ahead and add my home address. Okay, great. Now that we've got our address in here, we're going to do two other things. We're going to go look up our internet speed. So I'm going to read the instructions. I'm going to see here that it says go to speedtest.net and take a screenshot of the results and upload them here. So I am going to go to speedtest.net. I'm going to go ahead and click go. And I'm going to go ahead and allow it to view my location. And it's going to take a couple seconds. Now, when you do this, it's really important that you're conducting this speed test on the home internet you're planning to use when you support clients and service clients. Because if you're taking this speed test on your phone and you're uploading it from a mobile device and you're not at home, then the information we're getting from this speed test is not useful. This is for us to validate that you have the minimum speeds to support our clients. Now, this is going to be slower results than probably I would suspect, because I am sharing my screen and using a lot of internet right now. But I'm going to go ahead and take a screen grab, and I'm going to save it. And now I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to upload it here. Great. And then computer properties. I'm going to read this. Search your computer for computer properties and take a screenshot. Include RAM and processor info. So you won't be able to see this, but it should be pretty easy. I'm just going to go to my settings. It's going to pop up a window. I'm going to go to the systems tab. And again, this is different for every computer. And I am going to go down to about. I am going to take another screen grab. I like the snipping tool for this. And I am going to go ahead and just take a screen grab and save it. And then I am going to upload it here. And great. Now I'm going to go ahead and submit my profile. Okay, so now that you've started you filled out your profile, we're going to ask you to answer some questions. First, you consent to receive text messages. Are you authorized to work in the United States? These are all specific to contracting with us in the United States. What level of education? How many hours are you looking for each week? This one, it's really important that you're looking at this because, what we find is that if you're going to work less than 10 hours a week, probably not going to be the best fit for you. The amount of information about how you will use the client systems, it gets easier with practice. And if you're only practicing 5 to 10 hours a week, we find that you're not really as proficient, and you get frustrated a little bit. I would get frustrated if I'm only doing something 5 hours a week when I was taught to use it weeks ago, but I've never practiced until then. So it's, we're really looking for people to work, more than 20 hours a week. Really, we find that is probably the most impactful. 20 hours a week or more is going to be really where we need you at as a contractor. And we did look at in the Omni Platform Overview, we're really looking for people to work 18 hours a week or more. So, and then have you ever done 1099 or contract work in the past? This is just simply for our information. Are you looking for a contractor position where you run your own business and schedule hours when the clients and calls are available? Or are you looking for a W-2 position with benefits and a schedule that an employer gives you? There is no right or wrong answer here. Really, this is a question we ask so that you understand the type of work that Omni will have, right? When we partner with you as a business owner, we are not going to give you a schedule. We are not going to give you benefits, right? You are contracting with us. It is a business to business relationship. And so this question, if you're looking for a W-2 employment, that's fine. Omni is not the right partner for you. There's a lot of other companies out there that offer work from home customer service that could offer some benefits and a structure where they're going to tell you exactly when and where and how to work. That is not Omni. So the next couple of questions about military affiliation, customer service experience, call center, healthcare, sales, retail, education, and insurance, financial services. This is all information for us to understand what accounts or what clients might better align to your skill set. We do not use it to match you to clients. We will let you look at all of our client contracts and sign up and bid on work for the one that is most relevant to you, your skill set, your schedule, and your ability to commit. This is just more for us and our information. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out some experience that I have. And I only speak English, so I'm going to go ahead and put this. And then we want to learn a little bit more about why is gig work a good fit for you and your business. I'm looking for flexibility and a really great environment to run my business and support customers while having fun and building a community, right? That's why I would apply. Am I a licensed insured agent? No, I don't hold any. And I don't hold any active licenses. So I'm going to put NA if I could type correctly. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and click submit. On to the next. Okay, these are gig specific questions. Are you at least 18? Yes. Are you authorized to work in the United States? How did you hear about Omni? I'm going to say work at home job queen because that's how I heard, maybe one of the ways I heard about Omni. The state that I live in and will provide service. I'm going to select Texas. This question, being an independent contractor means you own your own business and are responsible for the cost, maintenance, and security of your home office equipment. Omni does not provide any equipment. Review the minimum requirements on Omni's website. Confirm you understand you must have a smartphone, high-speed, hardwired internet, computer with the right specs, and a USB headset. Yes. I already looked at the Omni Platform Overview. I already know I need all those things. I already have all those things. So I'm answering, I understand and agree because I do understand and I do agree. If you're going through this process and you don't understand or you know you don't have something, please do not continue. You are going to end up spending a lot of your own time completing steps in this process when you're not actually ready to partner with Omni. This is another update question here. As we talked about in the Omni Platform Overview, you will be required to pay for, consent to, and pass a background check before being able to begin certification or any role as a contractor supporting Omni's clients. So again, if you're not willing or to undergo a background check, you're not willing to pay for the background check, stop here, click finish later, no harm, no foul. We ask these questions to make sure you understand the terms and conditions of agreeing to partner with Omni. And then later, if you make it through this process and you qualify, you will go through another set of terms and conditions to agree to when you service a specific client. If you plan to use a PC, you're required to keep your computer updated at all times, including mandatory and optional updates. Yes, I agree. I understand that certification and client system learning time is a joint investment between myself and Omni. The certification and client system learning time will not accrue earnings and is not paid. Yes, I understand and agree. This is really critical because we want to make sure you understand. And a W-2 employer gives you your schedule. They tell you when and where to work. They're going to pay you for training. But Omni does not tell you when and where to work. We tell you, here's the hours of operation that the client operates. Here are the number of hours you need to be contracting to provide service each week. We tell you how many hours, what's the earnings rate that those hours will be paid at. We give you the requirements. We ask that you demonstrate the skills and show us that you meet the requirements. But you have to agree to those terms and conditions. This process of you going through and answering these questions is you agreeing to the terms and conditions of partnering with Omni. What's the minimum typing speed required for the Omni platform? Hey, I remember this. I read it in the Omni Platform Overview. 30 words per minute. What amount are you required to pay for your background check? We talked about this. $40. What option is not available for your earnings payment? We talked about this. Paper check, direct deposit, and debit card all appear on this Omni Platform Overview. So these are the 3 questions I need to make sure that I'm answering correctly. They all need to be answered correctly, but these are the 3 that will definitely knock you out. I'm going to go ahead and click submit. All right, last step is the assessment. I'm not going to show you this. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. But this, the assessment is a test of your computer skills and your typing speed. Those are both really critical skills to provide customer service in a work from home setting. I hope you learned a lot on this video about how to apply to partner with Omni as a contractor, not an employee.